Yeah.
Yep, I'm doing it again. Another Kim video. I wish I could stop, but he keeps talking about me. Well, more about people I know, but still. I think I have the right to talk about him as much as I want if he does that.
Hey guys, I end up having to fight my cyberbullies again.
Oh yes, you know, cyberbullies, the thing that people do when they want an apology. Like, the thing that started this, which was you not apologizing to Rebel for you saying you were gonna kill him. Yeah, totally. Totally cyberbullying. Fucking idiot.
You know, Ben Mazza, Alex, Dave, and company. Oh, in their cyberbullying hate Discord at me, they just said to me that why did I bring up old stuff?
That doesn't sound like something I'd say, since I'm usually the one bringing up past shit because people try to forget that shit really fast. Well, maybe I did, who knows. It was yesterday, I'm tired. I'm always tired though, so what's new?
And yet, they didn't admit that they were cyberbullying people, and they were. But yet, you know how bullies act. They won't admit their faults.
Kinda like how you won't admit you're at fault for telling Rebel you're gonna kill him, or any of the other lies you've spread about people. I mean, you're starting to describe yourself a lot here, buddy.
So, leave that Ben Mazza. And I said attacking my client, who is that Marco, who, because he came to me for help.
Dude, we haven't spoken about Marco in literal months. He is literally the only one still hopping on about shit. Nobody else is.
Through Epipress Cambuno, and he asked me for help, and like okay, so I hit him up and messaged like, okay, sure, what you want, and then he just told me everything what's going on, and that these people were cyberbullying him, and yeah, he sent me like screenshots and recordings and everything, and wow, it was like wow, it's just showing how brutal they were, and also Ali got involved as well, and yeah.
We haven't even spoke to him too recently, and even then, we haven't said anything particular. Well, I haven't said anything particularly mean. And you need to stop hopping on Allie. Allie is a child. Stop talking about her, you fucking weirdo.
That teenage girl is yeah, she is just vile. And then go, whoever this person is, that girl, the female, called Marco a stalker. Yet there's no actual evidence that Marco is a stalker. And he's just countering back at them because they were cyberbullying him. So he has to figure out what they are saying. Yet,
Now, you say that, but I've never made a video about Marco. I've rarely put in streams about Marco. Yet, for some reason, he's watching my channel, even though I've never stated I was going to make a video about him, and I've never expressed my opinions on him publicly, really. Well, maybe in a stream or two, but still. So why, in this clip about the show, is he the one showing you the, what I'm saying? And I will prove it to him in one moment.
John, this is my that girl who claims she's native. I don't know what she looks like. Not so sure if that's true, but she gotta show her face. So because she was acting all, acting like a complete, all cocky, blocked her for it.
Now, in that clip, you can rewind and look at it. In that clip, you see that profile picture you see? Well, that's Marco's face. That is Marco's face from his Facebook. That is from his Facebook account. Therefore, Marco is sending Kim a video that I made when I have not made any videos about him. And I've never expressed my desire to make one. As a matter of fact, I haven't made a video before my, Kim one in, half a year, if not longer. Meaning, I don't understand why he'd still be watching my channel for something. The only way to explain it is if he actively looks at a channel that does nothing. That's pretty stalkerish if you believe me, not to count anything he's done to the other chatter or anybody else out there. You're welcome to leave your stories down below if you desire. Anyway, I don't want to keep hopping on this, I just want to say I can prove it. I can prove it even better than this. But I don't need to because, it's obvious he stalks people. Just watch how he acts about anybody talking about him. I bet he'll watch this video and get pissy that I mentioned him in it.
They are taking it and trying to twist their words to make themselves look like the victim and the victim look like the bad guy. And this is pretty common with bowling fights. I can tell you that.
Bro, it ain't that deep. He's just a scumbag. Well, maybe not. Well, scumbag is actually accurate. Yeah, he's just a scumbag.
And then Alex, yeah, he made the excuse, I've just been playing Splatoon 3. Yet he goes to college and spends most of the time gaming instead of focusing or practicing for whatever course he's taking.
Well, as Cosmic said later in this, his first day pretty much just began, and then the Queen died, meaning, school's off for a bit because the Queen's dead. So him spending his time playing Splatoon when his school just started and he's on break doesn't mean much. And even then, he's not playing only Splatoon, he's not only doing that, he's doing other things that he finds productive, like having the life that you don't.
And what classes he's taking in the course to get whatever job he is getting. And gaming is not a big, a successful, career, because there are people much higher than you, and,
By that logic, no job's a career because there's always somebody above you. That's how jobs work. You are never going to be the CEO. You're always going to be the worker. If you're the CEO, you don't have to work.
Like, should I mention PewDiePie? Or that, Tyler, who goes by his gamer name Ninja. Bet Tyler does not know what an actual ninja actually like. They actually kill people, and not as the gaming form, but actually killing people because they are an actual gang.
Now, ninjas or shinobi was covert agent or mercenary in feudal Japan. The functions of a ninja included reconnaissance, espionage, infiltration, deception, ambush, bodyguarding, and their fighting skills in martial arts, including ninjutsu. Now, they don't really exist today because, again, there were mercenaries and covert agents in feudal Japan. But still, they did kill people, I guess, but it's not like one of the things they're listed for doing. There's more like spies and bodyguards than anything else.
They work underground. So I said that these guys are lying because they were, and I figure out how they work because ever since they attacked me in June, their actions, their behavior, and I even had the person who dealt with mental health problems because of so many people supporting extremist movement, or they they can't accept the truth, or they only facts over feelings, or just. They think their opinions are only eligible, and
You are once again describing yourself, Kim. Please stop describing yourself. It is not fun.
And then there's that, Black Lives Matter, or George Floyd died because Derek Chauvin choked him, not because he died because he overdosed on meth and fentanyl.
Now, here's the thing about drug tests. They aren't entirely accurate on how like much is in your system, or at least not to my knowledge, because all I could read or all I could find is it saying there's no, it could detect meth and fentanyl, which doesn't mean he was doped up while being arrested. It just means that he had it within the last 24 hours, roughly, 24 to 72 hours for meth and uh, 24 to 72 hours for fentanyl as well. So it could entirely depend on like what exactly like it says, and I couldn't find anything that says he was like he had he had it in like the last hour or so. So claiming that it was because of that is not entirely accurate, because you can also blame COVID because he tested positive for COVID if you want to go down that route, which we both know isn't true. You're just being a bitch.
Two drugs that should not be mixed because, yeah, you mix them, that's going to be pretty fatal for you if you have lack of oxygen. So, Derek Chauvin was the second factor. But Wyatt and Caitlin, yeah, those two, they couldn't accept the fact, and they never did their scientific research, unlike me, who did. And then Alex, you can literally check all my socials, you dummy. Yet, me and Everpress checked this post, and yeah, all just the gaming post or supporting woke people, or cyberbullying posts.
Okay, well, what Cosmic meant is, all he's been doing is playing Splatoon. Check his Twitter to see that he hasn't done anything else, which I will gladly do for you. There will be a scroll of tweets coming up in about the moment we're done here, which we're done now, so let's go ahead and get to scrolling.
Yeah, he won't admit his action, but don't listen to a single thing he says. And then, whoever she is, she never showed her face, but and exposed them for also siding with Julian Smith.
I can't expressively say I've never agreed flame him on anything. However, whatever you're saying I agree with him with on this occasion, I can't fully say that I did because I don't know what you're talking about. It's about Valkyria Brian, there's a good chance I don't agree with him completely. And that's a very good chance. If you're talking about somebody else, and again, there's a good chance I don't agree with him completely, as unlike most people, I am not a follower, I am a lion, I am not a sheep.
And while Carolyn Yaptone and me are on good terms, and she's pretty nice now, we're sort of made up, and she told me what she would experience also being a cyberbullying victim as well. So different situations. So okay. So, you've been going through this. So I was talking to her, and sort of doing my mental health practice to help and have helped people, and even through my high school years, and my breaks session, then first year of college, and really paying off.
Please, in the name of the gods, get a new filler phrase. Stop saying you know, because I don't know. You're rambling on about nothing. Please, get a new filler phrase.
And then Alex said, allies with Julian, as if he hates to admit it, but he actually
I will once again be leaving a screenshot on screen for you to read. Please read it, as I do not feel like reading it out for you.
is allies with Julian Smith over in Michigan. So that guy's dating Carolyn Yatone. Seriously, I feel sorry for Carolyn Yatone because her boyfriend is so toxic. She needs someone better.
you called her a hoe because she said no, buddy, you're letting all your fragile masculinity show. I mean, oh my, she's just not into you. Doesn't matter how much your acts precipitate. You could buy her a drink, but she doesn't have to reciprocate. If you pay for the date, she doesn't have to stay late. You gotta move.
And then literally they are allies with Julian, and they're just insulting him on this own Discord server. Called me gay, as if I'm LGBT. God. He's the one who is LGBT.
I couldn't really tell you weren't gay. It's hard to tell me you won't get off my dick.
If you actually looked on this channel and his Twitter account. And I literally slammed him for playing games all day. Because literally, I know they're like on college and university campuses, e-games that has been like a new thing. They're available on campuses.
Now, I think the term you're looking for is esports, which is a sport about gaming. Because gaming can be considered a sport if played in a competitive manner, because it requires hand-eye coordination and other things like reflexes to be good at. If you don't like that, well, that's just on you being closed-minded. In the era of the internet, sports need to be changed to a safer degree, and I think esports are a good way to show that they can be safe.
No, students can participate. They just sign up for it, and it's part of your tuition. And people do it, but if you're like so focused on doing that, you're just going to get distracted by whatever job you want, and that's just going to affect you. So I was like, I told him, shouldn't you be in class? Because I know Alex is over in England and where I am in Ontario, there's like a 10-hour time zone, so he's like 10 hours ahead of me. But
the center of the United Kingdom and Ontario are only 5 hours apart, and I knew this because he's 2 hours ahead of me, and I knew Cosmic was like 8 hours ahead of me or something like that. I'm not saying Cosmic's in the center of the UK, obviously. I'm just saying, an example of how he's wrong. So he can't even get time zones right, so then he can easily fact check by Googling it or asking Cosmic, which Cosmic says the time later is in that he says it's 1700, which is I think 3. No, it wouldn't be 3. It'd be later than 3. It'd be like 6 or 7. I don't fucking know. I'm not good at 24-hour clock. Never been good at that. That's why I didn't join the military.
So if I was afternoon, though, that would be sort of like morning for him. And I don't know what course he is taking, but I know for a fact, in my experience of going through my first year of college, that last year, and never get distracted. Heads forward. Don't get distracted by anything else, even games.
You are 21 years old, yet you don't grasp the concept of free time. Now, when you really say don't get distracted, they mean don't get distracted in class or when you're doing your homework, not when you're doing nothing because you've done your homework and you've finished your classes. That's your time if you're in school. That is the time you have to do whatever you want before you go to sleep, before you eat, before whatever. It doesn't matter. That is free time you can do with what you want instead of being forced to do something like school. Well, I guess you're not forced if you sign up for college, but still, you get my point.
And I've had classes from 8 a.m. to or maybe, and this year I've had classes all the way to 5 to 7, and yeah, they get tired out, And I literally called him up. You're wasting your college time gaming, and yeah, I really struck him. Yet he won't admit that.
Ah, yes, the basically honest student over here is wasting his time gaming while he's doing better than you in any class you're currently taking because he is passing with the highest merits in his class. Well, some of the highest merits. I don't know if he has the highest. He explained it in that sub, but I don't feel like reading it because I'm lazy. Because this is a hobby. And spending time correcting you on stuff you should already know because you're reading it as you're talking about it is not fun for me. It's not fun for anybody. Please, read what you're talking about. It makes you look like a fool.
Yeah, literally, Alex need better advice because yeah, gaming will not be like will not be the best thing for him. And yeah, he's no Mr. Beast. I can guarantee that. He is not like Jimmy from Mr. Beast.
The Mr. Beast channel, the one that has 104 million subscribers, a lot of subscribers by the way, is not a gaming channel. It is a more of a vlog style channel, more like challenge oriented stuff compared to like gaming oriented stuff. He does have a gaming channel though, which might be good. Dream may be on it if you like Dream.
And then he's assumed that I have higher marks. Bruh, I took finance class last year and I was, much higher than other students. I was one of the top students.
You sound like a neckbeard that would be suggesting people buy Bitcoin unironically. Or not Bitcoin, just any kind of crypto token, like Save the Kids. You'd be advocating for Save the Kids coin back when that was happening. Oh, by the way, if you didn't know, Save the Kids was actually a scam. So, it's one of those things you dislike. Just in case you like crypto.
And I literally called them out. Like, if you really want to make money, stop using Patreon or that coffee website.
Oh, he said the magic word coffee. So if you look in the description, there's a link to my coffee if you would like to donate to me. I'll donate, so I'll appreciate it, and I will do nothing for you. I will not give you anything in return, and it's just to fund these videos if you enjoy them.
Yeah, he had like the coffee website, so it's like similar to like Patreon. He asked asked people for money, and he made like a tweet about it on Twitter, and yeah, I remember. I have a screenshot of it in my archives.
Guys, it'd just be awful if you went to Cosmic's channel, which will be linked down below, and went to his coffee, which will not be linked down below. You can go to his channel to find it, and then donated money to his coffee. It'd be really, really bad if you did that. Don't do that. It's the worst thing ever.
So literally, anyone who literally tries to make money off Patreon or any similar websites instead of actually, working towards getting it, something's wrong with you.
Now, Kim, some of us, not you, put effort into our content to make it good, and this effort takes time. So we allow people to donate to us if they want to. Think of it like a waiter. No, it's not, you aren't obligated to tip us, but if you want to, there's the option to do so. Also, if you don't tip waiters in the US and I think Canada, you're pretty garbage because they don't make enough money to live off of alone. You need to tip them.
And then Alex says, "Stop trying to suck my dick." And he calls me a stalker. Yeah, the cyberbullies, they were spying on my channels. And I know, like, some of them have been dropping dislikes on my videos on my
Now, here's a big tip for YouTube. Interactions help your channel no matter what. Be it likes, dislikes, comments, whatever. All of that helps your channel. That being said, don't dislike spam people you don't like. It helps the channel. Don't comment on this stuff. You can make videos like this and respond to them and not link them like I'm going to do. But do not, under any circumstances, like or dislike videos you dislike.
some of my channels just because they hate me.
Kim, hate implies I care about you one way or the other. I don't. You're a joke. You're funny to laugh at. That's all you are to me. A funny joke.
And I'm their enemy, and I'm their enemy, and yeah. But I've never stopped or dropped dislike on Ben's Shadow Griffin Pictures YouTube channel, or Alex Cosmic with the K channel, or Dave's Spanish Giovanni channel, or Carolyn Yaton, Carolyn Cat channel, or yeah, just about anybody else. If it was not one of the main three, I just blocked them, or if you ain't one of the main ones who have been cyberbullying people, don't bother. So I just blocked them, or or didn't bother responding, or try to clap back at them.
I'm notoriously hard to respond to because I take everything as a joke, because it's what it is to me. What people do on the internet is funny, especially when they're stupid like you. I see it as a joke, something to laugh at, something to mock. That's all you are to me. A little piece of comedy that I can laugh at whenever I'm bored.
And making money off a hobby isn't bad, really, Little Miss Perfect.
First, thank you for the compliment. I know I'm perfect, you don't need to tell me. Second, yeah, making money from a hobby is not that bad. You get it so you enjoy and make money from it. It's fantastic.
And literally, growing up, I knew some people who were like working like part-time jobs like Tim Hortons or McDonald's, and even I know some people were also working at construction companies like Rona. Yeah, it was that girl Alexandria. Yeah, I'm not friends with her, but yeah, I just know her through her mom. Nor am I friends with her mom either. And I think that people should you should make money off videos. And literally me, I am just a person who does YouTube for a hobby, and just something I like doing.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's great. You can make money doing something you enjoy. Like, if you could do that, why wouldn't you? Even if it's like not your main source of income, you can still do it. It's like a hobby that you get paid for. Where's the problem with having more money? Like, you seem to think that you can only have, a real job, quote unquote real job, or do internet shit, which is not true. Usually people who do it do real job and internet shit. Also, real job is again with quotes. But you just don't seem to realize that you can do both at the same time.
I'm not a sporty guy. Sure, I go out for walks. Okay, that's healthy. Even my doctor approved it.
Really? You go out for walks? If you don't get, I'm mocking how often you have to breathe like that. I don't understand why. If you walk so much, why is your fucking cardio system so garbage?
And I called Alex out. Yeah, it's on your post. Yet he wouldn't admit it. And why would I donate to my enemy? You know?
Cosmic is obviously being hyperbolic there. He is joking. He is not being serious. You can tell by the fact he said like the fuck afterwards. You're being stupid on purpose. Or disingenuous on purpose, either one.
Maybe, Ben Raza was sort of like trying to warm up to me, but yeah, Alex was just being a complete jackass. And Ethan said he makes more money than you. And numbers do not matter in this fight. I don't care how much money you make, or how many subscribers you have, or how many views you get. Whoever's in the right, and justice will prevail. So if you're in the wrong, if you're the one who has been bullying people, yeah, you're the one who's in the wrong, and numbers don't have anything to do with it.
Great, I'm glad we agree. Now, since you talked about cyberbullying, you want to talk about those like 40 or so videos you spoke about Cosmic before he even responded once? And even when he responded, he was like, "You're funny for thinking I care about your videos." Or are we just gonna like forget that you basically cyberbullied people into responding to you, and then you're using them for clout like you currently are, and failing to do so? It's very funny you're failing to do so as well.
Yeah, they act like numbers do matter. And Alex said, "What's wrong with that?" And waiters and waitresses that no, this is tipping is not like a mandatory thing, but some people think it's mandatory, but
It may not be mandatory, but it's common courtesy due to the fact that most waiters aren't paid a living wage and they live off of tips. If you don't tip, you're just a garbage person.
And since Alex used coffee, guess who also says coffee? Tekashi 69,
I mean, if you want to get technical, Trump also said a variation of that as well. He said kofefe, which is close to kofifi. So, yeah.
And then they got so pissed off because they called them Tekashi 69.
Before people ask, yes, I did cut out some of what he was saying. Was it important? No. For the video will be linked down below so you can watch it entirely? Yes. And I wouldn't say we were mad, we were laughing at you, so we were making a joke out of you like you already are because your life's a joke.
And then literally, why did they keep on bringing up my parents?
Because Cosmic wants to give your mother a non-seeing Kim baby. Because you're not smart, you're fucking stupid.
And he got complained because I called him Alex. Well, technically, Alex is I know a girl named Alexandra. Yeah, I kind of had a crush on her. Yeah, in elementary school. Yeah, she was very nice to me. She actually invited me to parties. Only one of the only people who actually did that. And yeah, her family's also nice. Even her sister, although I didn't really know Mackenzie much. I know a girl named Alexandria. Some people, So both Alexandra and Alexandria, they both, Alexandra also went by Ali. I called her both just called Alexandria by her name, and there was a guy named Alexander in middle school, public school. Yeah, he just went by Alex or Alexander, The teachers called him Alexander. The students called him, classmates called him Alex. So yeah. And I have never heard of anyone with Alexandrus. Is that even an English name? Someone please look that up for me. Yeah. And to actually, since it's hard to pronounce name, the first 4 letters is Alex, and just calling him Alex is still respectful, right? Why is he acting like so overreacting and everything? I mean, for me, if you can't pronounce my name, I just got first 2 letters of my name. Just decide to, selenium. Pronounce it like the SE in that style, and also IN inquiry. Just combine those 2, and yeah, there you got it. Or if you can't pronounce my name, just call me SK.
Now, I let him finish speaking for one reason alone, so you can see how hypocritical he is. I call him Kim as, a respectful way of referring to somebody who's from South Korea. Well, his family's from South Korea, but still. They use the last name first, so I used to call him Kim. I could call him Sein, as, he said his name was pronounced. But, as he said, it shouldn't matter, it's his name, right? It's still being respectful.
And then these guys said, we aren't cyberbullies. Again, and again, and again for, I don't know how many times it is, but yeah, crazy.
I mean, first you have to prove I cyberbully. All you know is I make videos on the internet about people being stupid. That's not really cyberbullying, it's responding to people being stupid.
And yeah, you make bad videos? Yeah, sure. Yeah, I looked at your channel through my buddies, and yeah, or even myself, and yeah.
I mean, your videos are pretty bad. If I were to rate them on a scale of 1 to 10, they'd be about a 2 at the most. 1 at the least, obviously, is the ones the least you can give. You don't really follow your topic and you speak too long about whatever you're talking about. I want to speak because I'm speaking too long about what I should talk about, but still.
I'm a person who supports channels who have who are less than 1,000 subscribers, or less than 500, and they actually make good content, but they don't really get recognition, and I try to boost them up even by helping them, and also they were thankful for me. I did that for 3 years.
Look, using your 70 alternative accounts to sub to somebody is not actually helping their channel. Dead subs actually harm their channel.
And I still do. I did it for a local blogger, YouTuber, Kyle Gordon. Yeah, he doesn't really do talking. It's just a lot of drone filming, and he has 2,000 subscribers. But yeah, wants to do film industry. Yeah, I helped that guy out, and yeah, because he's a local guy, and he was thankful for me. So I even helped the big guys.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
Because it's worth it. Yet you're not. You could have thousands of subscribers or a million if you you don't put the effort in, and I actually do put effort in my videos. Yeah.
No, you don't really put any effort into your videos. You put no effort into your videos. It's so easy to make your videos. I can make one in like 10 minutes. But I put effort into my videos, so it takes me a couple of days at least to make one.
Why would a person like me who actually cares about boosting, helping YouTubers, why would I want to help you? And they just try to make me look like an idiot for calling Alex or calling him out for just wasting his life gaming. And since Alex is gaming way too much, yeah, he's really an addict.
Now, for an addiction to be diagnosed, it has to be a negative to your life, meaning you have to suffer socially, economically, or educationally. Cosmic is not suffering economically, well, not more so than any normal person. He's not suffering socially, again, not more than any normal person. And he's definitely not suffering it educationally, because, as I said earlier, he's excelling in his classes. So you have no good arguments for it to be a case of an addiction. You're just projecting your own insecurities onto Cosmic.
And it's not healthy, no? Put that game console down. Why don't you go out for a walk? Why don't you go and like use a Peloton or treadmill, or if you can't, I don't know how big the campus is that he's staying at, or or you could just go a lap around the neighborhood, like And yeah, they still try to twist their words on me. No.
I don't have to twist your words, Kim. You're good enough at making yourself sound dumb. Like this entire video, you're sitting here rambling about nothing. I have to try and make it entertaining because it's just a bunch of nothing.
Certainly, I would try to expose really exposing Alex to be just a lazy guy who just plays games all day and not really focused on getting a decent job.
While you sit here and make how many videos? About a third day talking about us. Like you're talking about Cosmic wasting his time, but you sit here doing something you obviously only do for clout, just to prove us wrong, quote unquote. Even though you've yet to do that because you don't use evidence, you use Marco's shoddy evidence at best.
And gaming to be a second thing, like maybe for like a hobby, because yeah, I know a lot of people who say that I want to be a big gamer. Yeah, my ex-friend Ben Wilson said that, and yeah, I don't know what happened to him, but yeah, he's not that successful. And they said, I want this shit to be over, but yeah, if you keep making half-assed apologies to me, yeah, how can I actually believe you?
Now, you can sit here and blame us for that, but you literally kept talking about people when we said just don't do that. You had the option to stop everything, but you kept going. You kept digging your hole. It's your fault, you fucking self-entitled jackass.
Van Mazza may have been sort of sincere, but yeah, Alex, yeah, Dave, yeah. I knew you were sort of like, yeah, I've seen it. I had people making half-assed apologies to me during high school as well. Oh, let's just get this over with, huh? That doesn't work on me. You better make it sincere, or you just end up like Logan Paul or Billie Eilish and get exposed for it.
Now, you wanna know what's not sincere? You saying I'll stop making videos about you, and then the next day making a video about somebody. Like, that's just you being a liar. You're a liar.
And then they try to like there's a whole bunch of excuses while I expelled them. Really? Money laundering? Yeah, he is using a coffee website. Gaming can be a job. No, it's not.
You never proved your claims. Never once. And gaming can be a job through beta testing, Twitch streaming, video production. Like, there's many ways gaming can be a job, not including esports, which you can get good at. It's a skill. So, again, you can make gaming a job if you're good.
Then how are you going to pay your taxes? Or pay for your house, pay for your vehicles, or afford groceries and utilities and everything. Bills. And then and Little Miss Perfect, she says I shouldn't be in the child care and youth care program because she thinks I'm a bad influence, and since I'm exposing people for their toxic actions and defending pedophiles.
Now, if you read what I said I don't want him to catch whatever stupid disease you have, because that shit's contagious. You don't need to be infecting the youth with your fucking stupidity. Don't be in childcare if you're gonna be this fucking stupid. It's the same as breeding. You don't breed if you don't have an IQ that's 2 digits or more.
Like they keep saying, Brandon Hackwith is a pedophile, Marco is a pedophile, Gregory Hall is a pedophile, and yet they have no evidence for that. And then, literally, Brandon Hackwith is in USA, Gregory Hall is in the USA. So why is the federal police not come in and knock the door down? Come knocking. Care to explain that?
Well, yes, I can easily explain why the police haven't arrested either of them yet. They suck.
And sure, she may have babysit kids, sure. But I have tutored kids in math, and I've taught some kids stuff I learned in over the years, elementary school, middle school, high school. Some tips teachers have not taught them. There was some stuff they said my teachers does not teach me this. I was like, let me tell you, I learned this. This actually works pretty good too. And taught them that. And I even told them some stuff about like history stuff, like Jackie Robinson, black baseball player. Why 42 is a retired number. Yeah,
If you unironically think that baseball shit is actual history, you need to reevaluate what you consider history and this actual shit you taught your students, quote unquote. Because knowing why a number was retired will not help you in a history class. because history teaches you shit like when the American Revolution happened, if you're in America, or whatever Canadian shit happens. You get the idea.
Watched that movie 42, and my French teacher in middle school, she had us watch that, and yeah, I learned from that, and I taught my kids I was tutoring, so they really learned something. And also we have some people with who also wanted help. I remember Giovanni. His I think grandpa lived in the same town as me. I don't know where he lives now, but yeah.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
And Little Miss Perfect says, I literally just said I was going to be a child psychologist, you wingnut, in capital letters, acting the same way as Xander Bird.
Before anybody asks, I am cutting out major positives that are unimportant. Link down below if you want to watch the entire video. It's 44 minutes of just pain. I don't know who Xander Bird is. I don't really care. And I was irritated that you won't read my messages, so I typed in all caps so you would, acknowledge it.
And I literally just taunted her. Oh, you haven't been the top student in psychology class. I know it's not easy doing a psychology class. And I remember she was she overreacted quite a lot.
Ah yes, the famous overreaction of saying I haven't gone to school for it because I decided not to due to anger issues. That's a major overreaction, you're right, Kim. I really overreacted there. Just in case you watch this and you can't tell, I'm being sarcastic.
Claimed that she was native, yet she never showed her face, so I really don't know if she's actually native. I actually know someone who lives in my neighborhood now, Darlene. Yeah, she's part native.
Everybody remember, you're not Native American or indigenous or whatever you want to call it, unless you have deep red skin, or brown skin technically, but still, and you wear a, what's the name? You know those feather things I forget the name of? Headdress. You have to have deep brown skin and wear a headdress constantly.
She said she was native. She told me that. And I know what she looks like. And if you want to say that you're native, at least show me a photo of what you look like.
Guys, again, remember, if you don't wear a headdress and have brown skin, you're not Native American. Because skin tones definitely don't exist. And, genetics definitely don't have a play whenever Native Americans or indigenous people took white people to their tribes, meaning there's a good portion of white people that are technically Native Americans because they belong to a tribe. But let's forget about history, let's forget about all of that. Let's forget about how tribes actually work.
And Alex just said, the thing I'm doing shit when I'm literally in Splatsville living my best life. He is just like Harrison White and Xander Bird, thinking they live in some cartoon land. Yeah, Harrison White and we're in Random Canterlot. We're in Random Canterlot. And Xander Bird think he can actually, he has a whole bunch of wives of cartoon characters in the Equestria Girls series of My Little Pony Gen 4.
Cosmic doesn't literally mean he's in Splatsville. He means he's playing Splatoon 3. It is not a literal statement. It is a fucking statement of what he's been doing, which is playing Splat 3. If you believe it's literal, you're autistic.
A whole bunch of just... And yeah, Dave is Sunset Watcher.
Spanish Giovanni, also known as Rebel, is not Sunset Watcher. They are two different people. They may have the same name if we believe that Spanish Giovanni was telling you his actual name, which I don't believe he was. I think he was fucking with you. But, yeah, Dave is a pretty common name if they both had the same name, which I think Sunset Watcher's name is Dave. Or David as well.
And Little Miss Perfect just dropped this video. Pretty childish thumbnail as well. And she always does this. I make much more mature thumbnails, and yeah.
Well, since you brought up the thumbnails, I'm going to let the people watching this video decide who makes better thumbnails. One for Kim. Here's Kim's thumbnails. I'm gonna leave them on screen for a little bit, just a little bit, not too long. Just want you to suck in all the information. Okay, and send 2 for my thumbnails. Now my thumbnails are not just made by me. One is made by my lovely boyfriend, Galactic Ravioli. That's not his name, but it's funny. One is made by Pigeon, and one is made by me. And you can somewhat judge who's who because of the quality of them. So yeah, just vote. 1 for Kim, 2 for me, Galactic, and Pigeon.
And of course, Dave, if he was just so smart enough, if all of them were smart enough, my name is not Kim. My name is not Kim Kardashian. My name is not Kim Basinger. My name is Saint Kim. If you can't pronounce that, call me SK.
Your name is Saint Kim. Your last name is Kim. And since in South Korea they go by last names, it is respectful to call you Kim. Because it is your name, right? That's the logic used with calling Cosmic Alex instead of Alexandris. It's still your name. It's still respectful.
And Little Miss Perfect, if you really want to say that she was or is not native, smart move thing she could have done. Take a photo, upload it, so I know what she looks like.
Okay, I'm gonna make 2 things clear. 1, I'm faceless now. You will never see my face unless I reach a giant sub goal. 2, my face is already online. You can find it easily if you want to put in the work, if you want to dig up that information. It just takes time to find it. But you're stupid, so you will never find that picture. 3, pay me. You can also pay for access to my private Twitter, which has my face on it. It only has my face on it. It's nothing in SFW. It's just for people who pay me, basically. And people know enough for them to know my name. And yeah, you can pay me to get access to that. I said 150. It's 300 now if you want to pay me, Kim. And every time you ask, it's going to go by 150. Anyway, that's really it. If you like this video and you're new to the channel, please leave a like, comment, subscribe all down below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.